everybody. Happy Wednesday. I mean, it's Wednesday, but happy Wednesday. You know what I say about Wednesday? It's the middle finger of the week. So if you're having a bad day, let's throw that middle finger up and say screw it. And let's have some fun tonight. And let's chat. We got a lot to chat about. A lot going on with Miss Trisha Paytas. But there's other things happening too. So I want to start off with a good thing that I saw today. And it was that Will Smith is going to have a series. It's like a YouTube original series where he talks. So the whole idea of the series was he was supposed to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks and get into the best shape of his life. And in the meantime, he's also writing a book. But while he's doing this, he's coming to the realization that there are things that he doesn't even realize that he didn't know about himself. And he's now opening the world up for everybody to see this as he's doing it as well. And it's a very interesting series. And they showed the trailer on Sunday. And I actually saw it today for the first time. And I was like, wow, this who doesn't love Will Smith? Come on, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all the movies he's been in, Independence Day, iRobot. He's an amazing actor, artist. And just to see that he struggles like we all struggle every day in our lives is crazy. You would think, he's like a prince, you know what I mean? He has all the money in the world to make him happy, but yet he hides from the world and he can do things to make him happy, but he chooses to not because he doesn't know who he is. And he's learning. And it's an amazing thing. I cannot wait for it to premiere. So it is coming out on, I believe, let me look. I don't want to get the wrong date. It is premiering on November 8th. And I actually have the trailer. It's real quick. It's a 2-minute trailer that we can watch because it's so interesting. But here's the actual link to the first episode of it. Maybe blame Gwyneth Paltrow for my... Oh, I know. It's sad, though, because, we see these actors, actresses, and we think, they got all this money. They could do whatever they want to be happy. They could go see a therapist if they want. They could go to Jamaica and go on a month-long vacation if they wanted. They can do things where everyday people like us can't just get up and go kind of thing. And it's crazy to just feel like, wow, he just been holding all of this back. And now by him trying to get in shape, he's realizing there were so many things that he didn't know about himself. And now he wants to fix it. And it's a good thing that he wants to fix it because he didn't realize that he was doing this to himself until this point. I want to play the trailer for you guys. I might have to pause it in between, even though it's 2 minutes. You might have to, fair use kind of thing. But, night Advent. Go take your nap. Have fun. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Let's see. No, I don't want to share my screen. I have the actual video. I mean, I could share the screen, but the video is easier. So, and then I've been up too. That's why I was saying before, I'm like, I need a nap myself. I've been up since 5 a.m. So my boyfriend had to go to work. He had to get up for work at 3 a.m., which I actually went to bed early last night, which is not normal for me. And Mysterious put me to sleep, but shh. I love you, Mysterious, but your voice is so soothing. And Neezy and me were talking about that today, and she actually put me to bed last night, but then I got up and I watched her video. But she was actually the one that turned me on to the Trisha Paytas stuff because I didn't know any of that had happened. until Mysterious was talking about it, which we will get into. But it's like, oh. So I got up at 5, and so Project Runway is doing so well, which I'm so happy. And I worked on an intro and an outro for Project Runway. So we have like a cool little intro outro, and it's probably one of the best ones I've made so far. And I'm like half asleep making it at 5 a.m. And I can't believe how great it came out. And if you guys wanted to see a sneak peek of it, I would love to show you. I'm so proud of myself because I'm getting better and better with Canva each day. And it's just like, wow, can't believe it. All right. These are, yes, Will Smith. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to see my own screen. Ugh. Well, I got the notification. All right.
So you ready?
This began as a journey to get into the best shape of my life.
Even better than iRobot.
Even better than iRobot. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks.
Come on, Will, get your head back.
When I started this show,
About to get
I love that he has a Bel Air shirt on right there. Yeah, Mysterious has some new material. So she did a live last night where she talked about, we're going to talk about it tonight, but where she talked about the new stuff that's going on with Trisha. And one of her super fans was not very happy with her, like one that's been with her for years. And Trisha actually responded back, and it was not very nice. So I'm going to share all that with you guys tonight. But yeah, she's been still covering Trisha's stuff, and it's really good. Really, really good. Definitely check her out.
I thought I was getting into the best shape of my life physically, but mentally, I was somewhere else.
I'm done.
And I ended up discovering a whole lot of hidden things about myself.
Will is about to embark on 2 extraordinarily difficult journeys.
I'm writing my book, and it's like exposing my life and so many things that people don't know about me. That was...
So he's writing a book as he's getting into the best shape of his life. And I think that's where he's like probably working out, getting into shape, and he's probably thinking about what he's going to write in the book. And he's getting to know himself even better, thinking like, I haven't thought about this in such a long time. And that's what's making him think about all of this that's going on with himself. Hello. I'm so good. You found me. I found you. Everybody go check out Rosalind. She has a channel. I actually have her link too because I found you. I'm so excited. We were just together watching That Girl's Live, which I love that she's doing the like things to be thankful and change. That's like amazing, especially like Thanksgiving. Like I didn't even, it didn't click until afterwards. Like, yeah, it's November, like Thanksgiving. That's an amazing thing to do. More creators should do things like that where they want to do these like 12 days of Christmas vlogs. They should do, 12 things to be thankful for each day during Thanksgiving or the month of November. I think that's a great idea. It's amazing. Yes, there's her link. Check her out. And it will be in the description for everybody that's watching on the replay. So she wasn't technically invited yet to the wedding, but she's assuming she will be uninvited now because of everything. She thought she was going to be invited because she's like been such a super fan of Trisha for a long time. I know this is what we do. It's $34 for a stuffed toy, a lot, because it feels like a lot. How big is the stuffed toy? Is it like 3 feet? Is it like a special edition? Is it a limited edition? I mean, if it's like the size, my unicorn truffle, if it's like the size of my unicorn and it was like $34, that is to me a little bit too much. But if it was like a limited edition, like, there's only 100 out there and it's going to be worth money maybe one day. Or say it's like a 5-foot llama like Xylee has. Okay. Is it like a limited edition? Here, I'll play this way. You answer that. This is a sad part coming up.
The only time in my life that I ever considered suicide. Now I'm about to show the world how little I know about myself. I don't want to do any of this. I'm finished with the best shape of my life. What you've come to understand as Will Smith, the alien annihilating MC, the bigger-than-life movie star, is largely a construction, a carefully crafted and honed character designed to protect myself, to hide myself from the world, to hide the
I would
coward.
love to do that. Climb the top of that tower. That would be awesome. Doesn't that look so good, guys? I can't wait for it. I wish they would do like another sneak peek of it. It's a small brand, though. I think that's most... Show me, if you want, you can send me like a DM on Discord of it. See, like, if it's something that you want, and it's something that will make you happy, and you have that extra money to spend to make yourself happy, get it. People pay like, $200 for a pair of shoes, or, $8,000 for a wedding dress that they're only going to wear once. So if you want a $34 stuffed toy that will make you happy and you have that money to spend, do it. That's how I feel about things like that. If I have the extra money, it's something that will make me happy and it's something that I want, then I'm going to get it for myself, because we need to spoil ourselves every now and then. Oh, it's for your niece. Well, will your niece like it? Is it something that she really would enjoy? I don't know if you just heard my cat. My boyfriend came in. If your niece is going to like it and she's going to be happy with it, she'll probably cherish that stuffed animal for the rest of her life. I think it'll make her happy. I know I have. So my aunt, who's not really my aunt, but she's a family friend who's my mom's best friend from high school, she got me 2 stuffed lambs when I was 2 years old, and her son had one, so he had the white one, I had the pink one. And to this day, we both still have those stuffed lambs. I cherish that stuffed animal. And yes, it's been through the ringer and back, because I carried it around like it was attached to my side kind of thing. I think if it's something that you can afford and you think that she will really enjoy it, then get it for her, because she will cherish that. And it's coming from you. And she'll always look at that stuffed animal and think, my aunt gave me that. She really loved it, and she'll cherish it. I heard the kitty. Yeah. She loves him. Goddamn cat, no. I love it. I think it's adorable. It's like, I'm glad she likes her daddy. She only meows for me when she wants treats. See? You have a stuffed dog still that you love. Exactly. Just buy the toy. Yeah, if you can afford it. Yeah, exactly. So in pounds, it would be, let's see. I can do that really quick. 34 US, 2 pounds. I think it's like 24.84 in pounds. Which is not bad. it'll make her happy. I think she'll cherish it. I think you'll put a smile on that girl's face and you'll be like her favorite aunt ever. I'm telling you, she'll cherish that. It's just something that as a kid, like we always had those stuffed animals that people gave. I have stuffed animals even now as an adult that I bought for myself. So my best friend that I would have known him for 20 years. He's been gone in my life now 7. It was his birthday yesterday. And so his nickname was Moose, and it was a nickname that I gave him when we were 14 and he was 16, and it went with him throughout his whole life. Everybody we ever knew that, like, they didn't know his real name was Mike. They just knew his name was Moose because he was just my big stuffed moose. And I bought a stuffed animal of a moose after he passed. It's kind of a reindeer, but it looks like a moose to me. But that moose goes with me everywhere I go. So if I go visit my parents, if I go camping, if I go, for a day trip anywhere, it's just anywhere I go, I take Moose with me so he can still be there in spirit and travel around. Stuffed animals, like I have my unicorn. It's my mascot. I have, if I see a stuffed animal I like, I keep them. I have them around the house because it's just, something that we can look at and it makes us happy. And being that she's also a child, she'll definitely it'll put a smile on her face. Definitely do it. Yeah, not a bad price. That's as long as you have the money. If it's going to put like a dent in your pocket, then I would say try looking other places for the same one. Maybe you can get it on eBay or somewhere cheaper if you still want the same thing for. Yeah. Toys, I don't have kids, so I don't know how much toys are either. I feel like toys, the prices just go up and up and up. Like even my brother, he asked for like a video game for Christmas, which his birthday is tomorrow. And it's like $80. I'm like, I remember when video games were like 10, 15, $80 for a video game. Oh my God. But it's like everything's going up on price and shipping. So my dad sent me something actually about shipping. And I heard this from my brother's wife too, because she was like, you need to do your Amazon Christmas list because she needs to get all our Christmas gifts out. And I'm like, why? Like, we have plenty of time. But there is something going on with shipping that there might be like a backup for the holiday season with the shipping because of things that are happening. Where's this text message from my dad? It's like a whole bunch. Oh, here we go. So it says, the news says the California port situation is caused by a driver shortage. Not so fast. It is in part caused by a California truck ban, which says all trucks must be 2011 or newer, and a law called AB 5, which prohibits owner-operators. Traditionally, the ports have been served by owner-operators, non-union. California has now banned owner-operators. Long-term truckers in California are not investing in new trucks because California has a law that makes them illegal in 2035. The requirements is to purchase electric trucks which do not exist. And in the word of Paul Harvey, now you know the rest of the story. And it was like a picture that my dad sent. And it's like, how are people making laws saying, one, you have to have a truck that's 2011 or newer to be able to drive it in the state and to be able to ship goods and service. I mean, I prefer older vehicles. That's just me as a person. And I hate to say it, I know truck drivers that prefer older trucks as well, because all the new electronic stuff makes them hard to work on, or they cost more money to fix, and it's easier, and all the gadgets and things. So it's crazy that there are laws out there, and then having a law saying in 2035 everybody has to have an electrical 18-wheeler, which I understand the whole gas situation and whatnot. But if they don't even exist, how can you have a law that already exists if the vehicle doesn't exist? It's crazy. There's an outbreak of Covina in a big shipping port in China. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna screw up a lot of shipping things back and forth. And with my family being so far away, we do Amazon lists where it like the Amazon goes right to the house, and it's easier. I don't buy something here and then ship it there. It's a lot easier with the Amazon list. Or if I buy something from a website, I just have it automatically shipped, and I'll be like, that gift is for this person. Do not open it, kind of thing. And it works. It stinks that I can't be with my family. And last year was the first year that we had to do this, and it was so different. Like not getting up on Christmas morning and being with my family and opening gifts with them. It breaks my heart just thinking about it. And me and my boyfriend, opened all of our gifts on Christmas Eve so we can sleep in on Christmas. And it just felt so different. And it's hard. It's hard being away from my family. And I never thought I would have that feeling. I knew one day it would get to this point, but the holidays, it's like you want to be with your family. Yes, we still go to his mom's house for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas during the day, we go to his grandmother's. But with Covina last year, we couldn't even be with his family at his grandmother's. That we had set times that people had to go because she didn't want everyone there at once. And like we had to be there only for an hour. We couldn't touch her. It was horrible. Yes, I'm going to try that this year. Maybe not like Skype, but something like Skype, or my brother has Discord too, so we can do like a video call, things like that. I think that's something I definitely want to try to do this year. I didn't think about doing that last year. It was just like the first year, and I was bummed. I was bummed, not gonna lie. I was bummed. Similar problems in the UK with deliveries. See? Wow. It's gonna be a problem for everybody. So take that into consideration. I wonder if I know me and my nails and McCart. I do know McCart is doing an early Black Friday special. And I wonder if other companies, what they're going to do about Black Friday. Because that's like the biggest shopping day of the year. And if there's going to be shipping issues and they're wanting people to buy in advance, then those things that you buy on Black Friday might not be there in time for Christmas. I wonder how that's going to work. Speaking of too, I did my beautiful nails for you guys. I know some of you aren't into the nail art videos like I am, but I did do a video. So YouTube took forever. So I forgot when I was doing my nail art editing today, I was like, oh my God, I didn't do the unboxing because the unboxing was part of my Ipsy. So I started editing that as well. So I'm going to do my Ipsy unboxing pop-up shop video tomorrow in the morning. And then the afternoon, evening time, I'm going to do the McCart nail unboxing, and you guys do like a quick how I do like my makeup with the Ipsy products. I'm going to do my polygel, how I did my nails. And I'm hoping that, like, because I have a lot of people that are following me now on Instagram with the nail art. And I'm like, please be gentle with me. It was the first time I ever did polygel, but they came out so awesome. And for like the people that like don't want to go to nail salons, things like that, polygel is actually not that hard to do. And if you'd rather do your nails at home, it's something to consider. And then you can watch my video and see little old me doing it for the first time ever and how easy it was for me. And of course, I got my Your Nail Lab. So I am now subscribed, since I love doing the nail stuff. McCart does a subscription box like Ipsy, which is the makeup, but it's all nail art stuff. So I got my October Your Nail Lab box, which I'm going to record that tomorrow for you guys. Why these are premiering, I'll record that. I'm keeping these nails on for at least another week before I'm going to do another set, but that'll be a whole separate video by itself. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. And Lady Abstract, there are butterflies all in this new one too. It's awesome. So Truffle, a good nail person to watch, and she's so cute and adorable, is Emily Susanna. She's the one that got me kind of into, it's like a relaxing thing watching her do the nails, and she does such pretty designs, and she's so artistic. I like art stuff, so I like watching all of that stuff. And I was like, wow, that's not that hard. Maybe I could do that. And the more I kept watching and watching, I was like, I could do that. I could do that. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of freaked out for the first 15 minutes, which I cut it out in the video. But I'm sitting there, like, kept looking at Discord in the video. You can see that I was on my computer because I was so scared to get started because I just didn't want to mess them up. And once I got started, it wasn't bad at all. The only thing is that I made them, as my boyfriend and Tina will tell you, and Aaron actually, I have them at Cardi B length. So they're a little too long for my liking, but I can't roll a joint, guys. I can't roll a joint. I'm like over here like, what? Why did I make them so long? I can't roll my joint. I had to have my boyfriend roll me a joint. I was so upset. I was like, I had to find the bowl. I haven't smoked a bowl in such a long time because I was like impatiently wanting to smoke and I couldn't roll a joint. So yeah, next time they won't be as long as, you know, how Cardi B has them. But I think they're cool. I think it's fun. So, and you can do them to whatever length you want, and you can buy them shorter lengths. Femi Beauty is another cool one. She does more of what they call a lazy girl method, where she puts the polygel on like the actual plastic nail. So like, you know, the press-on nails that you can buy, they're the see-through ones. But you put the polygel on that and you just put it on the nail and you cure it. And the top, you can just design. Where like other polygel forms, you would put the polygel on like a plastic nail thing, but you would take the plastic off the top, which are called dual forms. And that's how I did it this time. So next time I am going to try the Femi Beauty method. And I did buy the more, I think they're coffin tips. I think they're called. They're over there. They're all the way over there. But I'm going to try her method, which should be a lot easier for sure. I follow her on YouTube, but I haven't really looked. Oh, well, that's good. I love her. She's so cute. Emily, she's such a cutie. And talk about stuffed animals. she has an obsession with stuffed animals, and she did like a video of her room with all the stuffed animals behind her. They're like part of an anime series or something, but she's like OCD with stuff, and she had this like problem where she just bought all the stuffed animals off Amazon, kept buying them, kept buying them, and she showed us in a video, and it was like, wow, girl, you got stuffed animals for days. But they're cute, very cute. I need a mani and pedi like yesterday. See, and that's like the beauty. And Makart also makes like the press-on nails too, which they do the ones where you can buy the nail glue. Or for like people like that do a lot of nail art videos where they like Emily, who does like a nail art video a week, and she changes her nails sometimes every other day. I don't know how people do that. They make like this now special like double-sided tack tape that you can use on the press-on nails as well. And it's so hard to get off, but it's easy when you need to take them off. Like you just have to put some effort into it. It actually helps a lot for those people that, have like a wedding to go to and don't have time to go get a manicure, or just want, nails for a couple days. So yeah, but you don't need to do your nails long or have like the artificial nails like I do. Polygel you can put right on top of your actual nail and just do it from there, and it's just a thick nail polish. They also make like a gel polish, which is better than most like normal nail polishes, and it's harder to get off, it's harder to dent or to like break the manicure, but it dries fast too, but you need like that little curing light too. I used to play the guitar, so I really understand that. Yeah, no, my boyfriend plays the guitar. I would never be able to. I can't do anything with these nails. I can barely open the bag of cheese. I'm like using like the fork to try to like pry open the bag of shredded cheese tonight. I'm like, why did I do them so long? Like I grow my nails out, but like these are half the size of my normal length, which if you look, Lady Abstract, I did put a picture in the Ipsy Makart room on Discord of what they look like. It doesn't do it justice how long they actually are, but they're pretty long. I'm like, I'm going to try to keep them as long as possible at this length before I cut them back, because I don't want to have to cut them back, but I will if I can't do what I need to do. Oh, you used to play the violin? Oh, don't say you were never any good, though. I bet you were good. You might not be like, who's that violinist? Oh, now I have to look her up because she's an amazing violinist. But don't say you weren't any good. She's such who is she? And she does like newer songs too. She does like, she'll do like, here she is. Lindsay Sterling. She's an amazing violinist. And she does really, really, like, she'll do like Linkin Park song with the violin. She's done Evanescence songs with the violin. And those are she does amazing. Yes, Lindsay Sterling. Check her out. She is so good. But don't say you weren't good. I never played a musical instrument. That's the only thing I didn't do. I did it, all the sports in my life. I did all the arts and stuff. Yeah, you probably have. She's very, very good. And she's like, she is super talented. She's been out there. I think she was on like, was she on America's Got Talent? She was on one of those shows and they discovered her kind of thing. She's really good. Let's see. Songwriter. Oh, she's a dancer too. Wow. Yep, she started her YouTube channel in 2007. That's amazing. Oh yeah, she did Lose You Now by Mario recently. Wow. She's going on tour. My favorite one is the Roundabout Rival. That's a good one. And like I said, that she does one with the Evanescence song, which I was a huge Evanescence fan. So that was always, when she did that, I was like, oh yes, that's amazing. I think I have her channel right here for us. Watch it play a song. Yep, it is. We're good. I got it before. Here, this is Lindsay Sterling's channel link right there. The major problem is they don't make left-handed. Wait, they don't? They don't make left-handed violins, really? You would think that they would. Because they make like left-handed guitars, things for left-handed people. What? That's not fair. Exactly, Lady Abstract. That's not fair. Wow, I never knew that. See? You learn something new every day. And that is the beauty of life. Let's get into Trisha Paytas, though. So, Miss Trisha Paytas. Oh, Trisha. So, she did a vlog. And it was that she was having a Halloween party. It was Moses's birthday. And they were going to have this haunted mansion themed Halloween party for the birthday, her birthday, his birthday, a party just to have. And in the video, which is now taken out, FYI, she shows this dining room set that she bought just for the party. Actually, Moses made these chairs. So they were like the chairs from Beetlejuice. The long backs and everything. But also on them was this fur. And she even said in the video, she's like, should I be saying this? She's like, it's real rabbit's fur. And then she giggled. Just the way she giggled got to me. And it got to Mysterious too, which I don't blame her. It's like, I get it. Like, we eat meat. Like, we're not like vegetarians, things like that. But when it comes to like doing things for the sake of just having it for a party kind of thing, it's like, you could have used fake fur. Or like the people in Alaska that like will use the whole animal. I understand that. Exactly. He is. But Moses is a vegan. And was all about using the rabbit's fur. And someone was saying in Mysterious's chat, like, how horrible that these animals go through just for their like fur. Like, they get electrocuted and like brutally tortured just for their fur. And she's all like, I have a clip. So her biggest fan was very, very upset about this because she's a rabbit owner. So Dakota, she goes by Dakota Pace, of course, on TikTok. She's been a fan of Trisha's for a very long time. And she put the video up and like did a funeral service for the rabbits, things like that. So I have those videos that we can watch together. So let's watch the first one. So this is where she uses the rabbit fur. So warning for people that might, I've heard of Dakota too. And I was like, oh, Dakota's upset? That's a problem.
Tall, narrow seats, and what is this fur?
Rabbit.
Okay. Should we say that?
I'm actually shaking right now, but I have to film this video. I have to. Okay,
She's
first off, it
holding
looked
her
like I was looking at my
bunny.
own little rabbit that is my emotional support rabbit in the state of Florida. On the back of your chairs, those chairs need to go. People say I stand up for Trisha all the time, which is normally right, but one thing I don't think Trisha knows is that in order to keep rabbits' fur, they do have to electrocute them, and I could not imagine. Oh my god. So that means that there was like 8 poor little bunnies that were electrocuted for Trisha Paytas's dining room table. Her dining room table. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get like anyone mad or anything, but this is so wrong and I have to speak in what I believe in. I would not be a true friend if I just kept my mouth shut on this topic, because this is something I really believe in, and that, Trisha, that ain't it.
I don't blame her one bit. I remember, I've said this story here before too, where my boyfriend had saved a cat and his friend ended up taking in the cat, and the cat was an outdoor cat, and one day we were all outside and I saw the cat, and you can't control like when animals do things like that, had a bunny in its mouth, and I was crying hysterically, telling my boyfriend to run and grab the cat to get the bunny out of the cat's mouth, which thankfully the bunny wasn't injured and he only grabbed it by the scruff and all of that. But it's when I didn't know the process of like, even I would never wear real fur anyways, but like you have to electrocute it. And the more you think about it, it's like, yeah, well, you can't like just like kill it that way because the blood and all that. It's like they electrocute these animals. These animals go through torture for their fur. That's why a lot of makeup companies are cruelty-free nowadays, because they don't want to torture animals. Hello, that girl. So happy to see you. And it's like, Trisha, I don't think I should have said that. Like, you were all about those chairs. You were so happy that Moses made these chairs for one night. You think she's going to keep those chairs after? It doesn't fit with her theme. Maybe like she'll have them for, I don't know. It just, Trisha. Oh, Trisha. So I have more videos though from Dakota. Like I said, Dakota did like a little funeral service for those poor rabbits. And she was like, she's a huge fan. And there is that girl's channel. Check out if you haven't checked her out already. It's in the link. I'll put it. It's already in the description, I think, because I've had her in my friends area. But these poor little buddies. So let's watch the next video where, and a lot of people on Trisha's Twitter, when she posted, check out my new vlog for Halloween, they went sick on her. Like, she's had issues with PETA already previous. And so because people were getting upset, Trisha goes and takes it out of the video. Like, it never happened. But it did. It was there. Just because you cut it out doesn't mean it did not happen, that you still didn't use these chairs and you still didn't have these chairs and all of that. It happened still. She thinks that she could just take things out of videos and it never happened. Just like with the whole mysterious thing. She had pictures that Trisha had put on her Instagram for years and years and years of like her family and friends, and all of a sudden Trisha takes off all of these photos that she didn't want in Mysterious's video and gets copyright claimed for a privacy claim for these photos. And it was like, well, that Mysterious got them from her Instagram. And then because Trisha wasn't happy, she just takes them down and then claims them. Like, you broke in privacy. It's like, what? Trisha just thinks that she can delete something and it never happened. Unfortunately, Trisha, that's not how it works, especially when you are a large creator like yourself. Your videos get archived. I have the original thanks to people that have archived it. So this is Dakota's little memorial for the bunny rabbits.
Here today for the beloved rabbits that were electrocuted for Trisha Paytas' second luxury kitchen table, chairs, cushions.
I love the little bunny.
I am heartbroken. I messaged Trisha and said if this was Mucky, her sister's Pomeranian, you would have used him as a cushion. You wouldn't sit on him at your kitchen table while you did mukbangs for a $5 KFC famous bowl. You wouldn't. Their life means more than that.
That was a little funny.
And unfortunately, those rabbits will never get their lives back because they will forever be the back of her kitchen table chairs. Not even in her first kitchen, in her second one.
Her second kitchen.
Such
That
a
she
sad
only
day.
uses for parties. That she probably will not use those chairs again, like I said, because she's the type, if it doesn't fit the theme, then it's not going to happen. Like when I say she went all out for this party, like everything, which I want to show you a picture of the cake, because the cake that was the Haunted Mansion themed cake had a crystal ball on top, of course. And it kind of looked like KJ in the crystal ball. I was dying when I was like looking at the video, like she would get like a cake. I don't think she realizes that it looks like without a crystal ball. I don't think she even knows who that lady is, thankfully. Oh, you never know. The way that KJ used to try to get Trisha's attention when she was on Frenemies. You never know. Trisha might know of KJ. Highly doubt it, though. Because KJ always wanted Trisha's attention. Oh, Trisha, you're doing so well. Oh, Trisha. All right, let me get this picture up for you guys. Because it's funny. But like, the way she goes all out for parties, she'll probably never use those chairs again. If they don't fit her theme, she's not going to use them again. Like, you gotta see this. I'm not even joking. It looks like KJ in the crystal ball. Like, no joke. That looks like KJ in a crystal ball at Trisha's house on a cake. Like, when I first saw that and I paused it, I was like, wait, is that KJ? Did Trisha really do that? It's like, I had to like zoom in a little bit and I'm like, okay, it's like, who is that? It's not Beetlejuice. It got KJ's nose. But see how she like goes all out. Like even this is her kitchen. She has all these like teacups to go for her teacup theme. Like she does very much themes through her house. So if she changes up for the next party, if the party's going to be like a Batman themed party, just say, those chairs are probably going to end up in the garbage. And that's sad that why couldn't you just use fake fur for one night, a one night party? You couldn't use like fake fur. You had to use real rabbit fur. Makes no sense. And I have a couple other photos of like her desserts because they're not gonna lie, those look very delicious. They were caramel apples and they kind of have that like dark apple themed with like the stick and all edible kind of thing. So yeah, she goes all out. And then these cupcake things, she's like, oh, I don't even know what these are. It's like, so you just order things because they look cool. Okay. It's like, I don't even know if these are cupcakes or cookies. I don't even know what kind they are. It's like, oh, so you ordered them because they look cool. Got it. That's Trisha for you. Hello, Erin. Good to see you. I think she ruined a beautiful mansion. So the house, I learned this last night too. So she like says like she like bought this house with Moses, yada yada yada. Well, Mysterious does her research and she found out it's more of a like a lease to own. So somebody else bought the house and she's leasing it from them and paying it off kind of to be able to then own it eventually if they make it to that long. I know there's theories, and I know Mysterious' theories that the whole Moses and her relationship is all for show kind of thing. And I kind of see her points and understand it too. Like the whole Bachelor thing on Frenemies, like Moses was thrown in to be there and it was all a setup kind of thing. And then it's like, oh, but now they're like together all of a sudden. And like, just like they don't, every video that they do, it's for like attention kind of thing. But like people say like they're not like that normally. It's just, I see where she's coming from. And I think that he's just doing it to get his name out there because he's always wanted to be famous. He's done other things to try to get his name out there to be famous. He was upset when like people didn't recognize him as, you know, Gila's brother from H3H3. But now his name's out there because he's dating Trisha. So he doesn't care that like his name is getting tarnished as long as his name is getting out there kind of a thing. Which your name gets tarnished when you're with people like that, especially her of all people. Like, and I just don't see how he can deal with her. Personally, I couldn't. So here's another Dakota video with the rabbits. Yeah, he is a clout chaser for sure. I want to say this might be the same one. It might not be. Let's see.
Trying, he keep calling me crying, bitch. Dance how you killed it.
Actually, I wasn't aware that we had an assignment.
I might get copyright claimed for that, but it's all good. So this is where Truffle, she says, you're going to get uninvited from the wedding for having your own opinion, because she did. So being her super fan, she has talked to Trisha plenty of times. And she's actually talked to Trisha before, and she sent Trisha how she felt about her using rabbit fur and not trying to just get like fake fur instead. And I actually have the message between the two of them that I can show you. And like, Dakota has gone to bat for Trisha, hardcore. And for Trisha to respond the way she responded, so let me put this up. Yeah, Trisha was not too happy. She was like, well, if you don't like it, then don't have to watch kind of thing. And it's like, you're telling your biggest fan who has supported you through thick and thin, like ride or die kind of person, well, then just don't watch, like unsubscribe. Like, you're losing all of these people that have been through hell and back for your name and have supported you to the end. And you're just going to say, then don't watch then. If it bothers you, just unsubscribe. Let's pull the whole message up though. So here it is. Oh, there's my streamer. I'm like, where'd my streamer go? Remove this one. We'll have to pause it though, because it's in her TikTok. So we'll pause the TikTok though, so we can read the message.
We finally have a response from Trisha on the rabbit situation. Rabbits are in her logo, literally. But this is what.
All right. So it says, this is from Dakota saying, I'm really sorry you, No, I think that's Trisha. Yes, so this is from Trisha. I'm really sorry you feel this way. Unfortunately, I'm not the perfect person. I'm not this perfect person and can't please every single person. Obviously, I edited it out because it was distasteful. Again, just because you edited it out does not mean it didn't happen. You showed it. You giggled about it. You laughed in her face and then said, well, I edited it out. Doesn't that mean something? However, after seeing all your TikToks you made about how grossed out you are about me, maybe it's best we don't follow each other. I do own leather things as well. And it just doesn't feel good seeing constant attacks on me because you disagree with a lifestyle choice. I understand you're angry and hurt, and I apologize to have offended you so much. Like, she just doesn't understand what it's like, yes, you can't please everybody. And Dakota has every right to go and make a TikTok. I don't think these TikToks were outright bashing her either. She wasn't saying anything mean. She was just saying she wasn't happy that Trisha used real fur and what these people do to these rabbits and how many rabbits the fur she had on each chair, that's how many rabbits got electrocuted. She was giving her opinion in the TikToks. She wasn't blatantly bashing Trisha. She was giving her opinion. And Trisha, we all know you give your opinion about every single situation that has nothing to do with you as well. So why can't somebody give their opinion? And she has other TikToks out too, where she's like, even though I'm not happy with Trisha, I still support Trisha. So even though Trisha hurt her feelings, she was still supporting Trisha until this. I've always appreciated your support. You're allowed to have an opinion and be angry. I just have to unfollow because it's hard for me to see all of this. It doesn't feel good. You can't continue to post your anger. You can continue to post your anger. I just have to remove myself from the situation. Well, Trisha, how does it feel when you sit there and you mock other people? How many videos has Trisha made where she has mocked other people? She's done impersonations of other people. She's mocked them. She's degraded their personality by the things that she's done. Yet, God forbid somebody has an opinion. And it was not degrading her at all. Just saying that she felt that it was wrong. We watched it. Do you guys think that she was degrading Trisha in those videos? And then this is how Trisha responds. I'm just going to remove myself. I get it. I get the whole, when she's been attacked for how long now? She's been getting attacked and attacked and attacked. And yes, she's being attacked on Twitter for it as well. But she did that to herself. The way she giggled and made it like it was no big deal. People are not happy. And they're allowed to not be happy. And when you are a content creator that have millions of followers, you are going to have people not like everything you do. The video has more downvotes than upvotes at the moment. And even like her message back was like, I understand and I'm still going to support you. So even Dakota said she understands and she's still going to support her. I'm going to support you from my end, though. I still think you're an incredible person. I just don't think you understand how hurtful this is. But that doesn't discredit everything else about you. I would love for Dakota to be my friend. That's all I'm saying. It's like, so we'll watch the rest of this, though.
This is what she said to me on Instagram DM. She did unfollow me on all social media, screenshot, look, pause, whatever. I'm posting this here because I am saying I kind of feel better without her following me, because I can post without the fear of my idol seeing every single post I have. It's really like stressing. I feel normal again. I feel normal. Like I can just be a...
And I'm pretty sure she's wearing a Trisha hoodie as she makes this video. Trisha uses rabbits as her logo. She did say that. She does the sad boy, which is half the sad boy logo, half the cute bunny logo. Like, if Trisha... I think Trisha does a lot of things where, like, she doesn't think before she buys, doesn't think before she speaks, doesn't think before she acts, doesn't think before she makes a video. She needs to put more thought into things. Just saying. Dakota does seem like a very sweet, but that's what I mean. I'd want her as my friend. She'd be like, you know, you screwed up, and this is how I feel, and I can understand where she's coming from, and be like, thank you for telling me. Like, I'm sorry that I hurt you, and I would never want to hurt you, like, kind of thing. Nope, that's not what Trisha does. Yeah, I agree. Truffle said, I don't think Trisha is very bright, and she has no breaks. No, she's always on go. And I get it. I do understand where, like, things like that come from. Kind of like the ADHD, where, like, when you just find out something, you kind of just go. I have that issue where it's like sometimes if something happens, I react, and maybe I should not react right away, and I should take that step back and be like, why am I reacting this way? But sometimes it just, like, gets to you that you react a certain way, and it's like, I can't believe that this happened the second you find out. And then people use that against you. The problem with Trisha is she does it all the time. She does not think all of the time.
Fan from afar, and I don't have to, like, suck the milk that she, like, provides, because I can have my own opinions, I can have my own thoughts, but I can still love her from the things that I like her for, and just not the things she's cruel for.
Which I think that, how is this, like, it's not a mean video at all. Like, she's still saying, I'm going to support you, Trisha, even with everything. And then she made one other video, which, let me pull that up really quick. You might hear it play for a second. So it's called When Trisha Finally Responds. And the caption was, she really didn't understand the assignment. Sorry, people, I tried. And she did the same thing with the assignment thing. Her and her bunny suit is so cute. I think is this the one that I already played? I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's the one that I already played. All right. But I will also put up I'll put up Dakota's TikTok so you guys can find her on TikTok if you'd like to check her out. I'm happy that she kind of feels, free, and that she can kind of say what she wants. And, good for her for still being that, fan that is still going to support her. I mean, Trisha, you're ruining a good thing. She has stuck up through the ends of the earth for you, and she's still going to stick up for you. You should be lucky to have a fan like that, especially with all of the crap that you do. You should be thankful she's in your life, because there's not many people like that. Let's see. I think that this is not the same one.
And I think to myself, what the fuck?
That was the TikTok. So it wasn't the one that I played. I think she says effing jerk, but I'm not quite sure. But here is Dakota's TikTok page. If you want to check out Dakota and check out all the other TikToks she's put up. She pretty much, those were the main TikToks that she put up about Trisha. And I do have some screenshots. Let me get those up. Of different things that I saw from her, like, comment section, stuff I saw on Mysterious's comments, because people were putting stuff up about Trisha in the live chat, and I was like, wait, what? So we want to share the screen. We want this one. Window. Here we go. There we go. All right. So this is from her TikTok page. And it says, yes, I love Trisha Paytas, but I love my bunnies more. My life goal is to one day own a rabbit rescue. This video actually got me sick. And then this person said, shame on Moses. Also, he is the one that made the chair. He is. He is the one that made the chair. This person says, I'm just frustrated. Why was this the one issue you finally took a stand on? Why not the racism, the abusive language, behavior, etc.? Which is a good question to ask Dakota. Like I said, she does stick up for a lot of crap that Trisha does. But when you're a ride or die, you're a ride or die. Like, you will take the crap that some people do and just kind of pretend like you don't, not that you don't see it, you just stick up for them. It's like your best friend. You're going to stick up for them for the end of the earth. You might go to your best friend and say, like, that was fucked up. Like, why'd you do that? But you're not going to make it public. And that's what I felt like maybe that Dakota used to do. But then clearly when she DM'd Trisha was not happy. And she said, I'm not done with Trish. I'll never stop loving Trish. I just think what she did is wrong. If she owns up and apologizes, okay. But it truly feels. So, she'll even take an apology from Trisha. Trisha, you're ruining a great friendship. And then she says, I can't even breathe after seeing this video, and I legit begged you to please get rid of those chairs. Please. That's just sad. That makes me sad for Dakota. Or get rid of the fur, put fake fur. But then it's like, at that point, I don't know. It's like, all those poor rabbits already, though. Like, ugh. So this is a TikTok we've already seen. Oh, this is what I want. So this is from Mysterious's live last night. someone donated to her and said, as a Minelope bunny owner, it is heartbreaking, and Keemstar coming out saying people don't care she eats meat. Eating meat and slaughtering for fashion is totally different. So Keemstar is even sticking up for her. Of course he would. Of course Keemstar would. I mean, we already saw on Friday, he'll go after anybody, but like he's gonna stick up for Trisha still after I mean, he really hates Ethan, and that's what I think Keem is sticking up for Trisha. But it is two different things. Slaughtering for fashion and for a chair, and killing the rabbit to eat the meat and then use the fur to make stuff for like winter to provide for you for warmth and stuff is two separate things. And I agree. I completely agree. Because he's just like, why is everyone upset? Like, everyone eats meat. It's like, yeah, but us eating animals for us to have food compared to us killing an animal just to have a fashion trend for 5 minutes is two separate things. And then here's another one saying, I grew up with my grandfather being half native. Therefore, I grew up eating rabbit a lot of the time. And we and my family agree that you need to use 100% of the animal, not just kill it for the fur. And I agree. Just like there are so many farms too nowadays that, so she's like, well, I own leather. Okay. Some of these farms though that provide the meat for the cows, for, hamburgers, things like that, also will provide the outer part of the cow to make then the leather. They're using 100% of the animal. They're not just killing it just for that and throwing the meat out kind of thing. You can, this person said, you honestly think she got 8 skins from a cute, safe, happy bunny farm where they lived their full 10 years of life, and then when they die, their fur is taken? I agree with this person. I highly doubt that. She got it from a, what they call, safe, happy bunny farm. She probably didn't even look. She probably just bought it or got it from wherever. And then here's the actual tweet where she promotes the vlog. But yeah, and then this is the Will Smith video that we watched. It's crazy. Yeah. Wait, Dakota related to Trish? No, she's not related to Trish. She's just such a super fan of Trisha that she wants people to know she's Trisha's like super fan. So that would be like me being like a huge Mark Hoppus fan from Blink-182 and saying my name is Jackie Hoppus because I'm a Mark Hoppus fan. That's why she has Dakota Paytas, because she wants everybody to know she's a huge Trisha fan. Or as we call them, stans. So, yeah. So that was the Trisha incident. And I do want to talk about one other thing that I saw. Oh, no problem. Not a problem, honey. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this person. Her name, so she's a TikTok star and she's a Twitch streamer. She goes by the nickname Digital Princess, but it's spelled very different. She's got herself into a huge scandal. So first things first, she is getting sued by Nintendo for her name, Digital Poke Princess, and now she's changed it to just Princess. So she was getting sued for her name being Poke Princess, She has over like 2 million followers on TikTok. And it seems that Nintendo seems to be taking every step needed to protect its intellectual property on account of which they recently forced Poke Princess to rebrand her online identity and also demand her to hand over the earrings from her merchandise sales, her earnings from her merchandise sales, because she was using the name. Poke Princess is her real name. I'm not going to put her real name out there, even though you can easily just put it in and it'll come out. She's a popular social media influencer who also happens to be an avid Pokemon fan. She began showing off her massive collection of Pokemon memorabilia from the age of 18 and has since then grown as an internet personality. She recently released a YouTube video where she spoke about how Nintendo was suing her over the use of her name, Poke Princess. So now she says, I will no longer be Poke Princess on Friday. Thank you for everything. P.S. This isn't the end of my social media, laugh out loud. She is now Digital Princess. Besides being a Twitch streamer and a TikTok, Poke Princess also has an OnlyFans account. And this is the biggest controversy going on, and I'll tell you why. Which she does adult content. This was cite of one of the major reasons for Nintendo deciding to sue her, which she reveals in her video. So she does put out a video of why Nintendo is getting sued, and I do have it, but pretty much I can go over the details of the video. So she goes into details that she had to rebrand her social identity because of the Poke Princess have already been developed into brands of Nintendo. She said that Nintendo was officially suing her over her merchandise brand and her decision to get her name trademarked. She said, I got my name trademarked, and that was an issue. I went through LegalZoom. Come on. An internet attorney? Get over it. Come on. Sorry. People have made fun of me for that. I don't use internet attorneys. I know personal attorneys. You don't go through LegalZoom to do a copyright. And especially when you have like millions of followers, you can afford to go to an attorney. Anyways, got accepted as, so she went to LegalZoom and it got accepted as Poke Princess, of course. 2 months ago, I received an email from my lawyer saying you have a cease and desist from Nintendo. They said that I had copyrighted all of their stuff. And they said you have Pokeballs in your merchandise. So not only is that she's selling Pokeballs in her merchandise, which is a Pokemon thing. That's and if it looks exactly like a regular Pokeball, I can see why. So they're obviously reserved all rights and earnings from anything that I've sold. Nintendo doesn't want people to think that I'm in any shape or form affiliated with them or that I have a partnership with them. And it all comes back to me being an adult entertainer. I don't think that's the reason at all, though. Pokemon is a family-friendly company, and they don't want that to ruin their reputation. I can see, because of her being an adult entertainer, but I highly doubt that was the actual reasoning. She has a lot of other shit going on and a lot of other things she has done and controversies that she's been in, that her being an adult entertainer, yeah, it's not good for the Nintendo brand, but I don't think that was the only reason at all. I don't. Not at all. So she had posted a tweet saying, thank you for all the love and support. Unfortunately, I can't even spell my name different to have it sound or look similar to Poke. learning about copyright and infringements have been very beneficial for me, and I'm learning my intent was to never steal from the company. I think that her intent was not to steal from the company, but when you're designing Pokeballs and things like that to make merchandise to sell, and you know that that's a big thing that Nintendo and especially Pokemon sells, are these Pokeballs with the Pokemons in them and things like that. It's kind of copying them. I mean, even if I went and made a Pokeball with, me as a Pokemon in it, that would be copying it, Nintendo and Pokemon. That's how I see it. So then she also did another tweet saying, a reminder to please be kind to Nintendo and do not harass them. I am on Nintendo's side, and even though I show emotion about the name change, I still respect and understand why they did have to do it. I love Nintendo, and so should you. And then she said, Digimon will not come after me for my name solely for the fact that nobody would confuse me with the company when my content brand isn't at all surrounded by Digimon. Digital Princess Digimon, it has nothing to do with Digimon. I don't get that one. People are upset about this, but so she is getting sued by Nintendo, but she also then recently, her mom goes viral and she gets slammed for child neglect, for leaving her son at home alone. So she's live streaming, she's going viral, and she leaves her son at home alone. And people are witnessing her live streaming, going and hanging out with friends, kind of questioning where her son is. So her mugshot went viral like the 28th of August. This is kind of old there, but the court case just finished the other day. So she made all of her social media accounts private when the mugshot got released, but released a message on the video sharing platform. So this is another thing. She has an OnlyFans account, like I said. She puts out a message regarding why she got arrested. You had to pay $4.99, $6.99, whatever the membership is for her to be able to watch the video of her statement. So she's making people pay to find out that she got arrested for child neglect. It's crazy. So it's then that's like, all right, so she's getting backlash for that. And fans are trying to cancel her because she put her child in danger, which I don't blame her fans being upset. So one of her fans said, trying so hard to cover up that she was arrested for leaving her son home alone while she went out with her friends and her neighbors found him alone and crying. Stop letting rich people cover up your shitty doing, that this fan put. And then the fan also put, what else can you say about leaving your child home alone and the neighbors that don't even know you finding him outside crying, then try to lie about it and block everyone that says anything about the situation? Good point. Very good point. Now, I just want to come on here and say, I do have the TikTok of her talking about it. Let's see if I can I didn't save it. It's on this. Let's see. I can pull up the tweet it's from, actually. So this person put it on a tweet. Let me grab the tweet where this is from. But it's like, well, recently the case got closed, and apparently she was not found to have neglected her child. And she's posting videos now as of a couple weeks ago, like giving the middle finger to people, saying like, go screw yourself, and like playing songs where she's like, my internet's froze. It might have froze. Hold on. Oh, we're good. We're good. I think it froze. Yeah, it froze on me. I got too many tabs open. That's what happens. Damn. All because I opened one tab. All because I opened the tab. Well, it looks like my StreamYard's still working. Yeah. I don't understand why Trisha has friends. I don't either, to be honest. I don't get why Trisha has friends either. So it's not letting me pull this up. But I do have other TikToks that I downloaded that I can show you of this digital princess person. It's a weird situation. So thank you for Brittany for turning me on to this story too. Because Brittany was like, did you see this? I'm like, no. What the hell is this? And that kind of got me interested to want to learn more about who this digital princess was and her neglecting her job. Unbelievable. So let's see if it's going to let me. Because I have a video processing and I didn't want to X that out. I think that's why it's freezing on me. Actually, you might be good. It's not freezing anymore. Yay. Of course, it's not going to pull it up right where I want it. That's usually how it goes. But if I do... I'm just going to pull up the website that I have up on it because it'll be much easier. Because then I can just play it from right there. So if I share this, window, we want, which one is it? I think it is this one. Yes. Yes, it is. Wow, that was easy. Much easier than what I was trying to do. Okay, let's add this to the stream. So let me play this for you. I believe the audio. Well, I hope the audio will play. Pretty sure I clicked that button. This is her. So let's back it up just a tad bit. There we go.
Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and say that I do see your comments, I do see your concerns. I'm not at all trying to avoid or hide the situation. For those of you who know how legal stuff works, Legally, I'm only allowed to say so much regarding it. And I know there's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue. So please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet. I can't really say much more. I just want to say thank you so much for all of those who have supported me and everything like that. And thank you guys. Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and say
thank you guys. So obviously, I will give her that there is a lot of stuff that goes on the internet that people take out of context, or they think they know a story and they're completely off, or they only clip, 2 parts and then put it together to make it look like, someone's a bad person. So, yes, there are probably lots of rumors going around about what happened. But she was, like, people have the videos where she was out partying with her friends. And then she received the call that her kid was outside crying and who was watching the kid. So she never addresses what actually really happens. So what are people supposed to think? And then this is someone please explain to me what legal reason she would have to not talk about leaving her son home alone. Like, I'm genuinely confused. Lawyer? I mean, yeah, her lawyer might tell her not to talk because it could look, anything she says, it could be held against her in the court of law. Exactly. Like, her lawyer is going to tell her not to talk. And then that was the one that I read to you before. The friend's house was 20 minutes away from her, too. So it says, also said in the police report that the laundry detergent was kept in her car, maybe as a backup story for who knows how long, for if when she got caught or confronted for leaving him alone. Why would you keep that in your car otherwise? Well, unless you go to a laundromat, I can see why. Like, that would maybe be in the car. So if we look at the police report, which I hope that we can pull it up, because I've been wanting to read this police report. And every time I go to other ones, it doesn't come up. So let's see if this one comes up. Yes, it does. I don't know if it's coming up on your end, but I'm going to click on it and read some of it. Because the police report is what the police are saying happened. So she can't claim anything that didn't happen, or it's the police report. What the police found when they got there. I mean, that's what a police report is. Yes, the police gets every side of everyone's story type of thing. It's not going to let me click on it. Oh, it's going to do the freeze game again. Here we go. Here we go. It's loading. In the meantime, I'm going to click out onto these other things. Maybe that'll help us. I know. I always got a million things open. Mobby. All right. I believe it is loading the police report. Yes. Come on. So it's not on the screen that you're seeing. So I can actually stop that. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to have to save this. Which, if I can't get this now, worst case scenario, I'll go over the police report on Friday. So I'm going to download it now. It's so small. I'm going to stop screen sharing because I'm going to pull it up on the photo end of the screen sharing so we can enlarge it. And then after that, I am going to call it a night after we look at the police report because I got some Ben & Jerry's with my name on it. Actually, I got 2. Don't tell my boyfriend. I got peanut butter half-baked and what was the other one? The other one. 2 of my favorites. 2 of my new favorites. And they're both limited edition, of course. Limited. Oh, StreamYard. Really? There we go. There we go, StreamYard being a jerk on me. All right, let's pull it up. So yeah, after we look at this, I'm calling it a night, guys. Because tomorrow I have to do my due diligence and watch my Project Runway, which I love. I'm loving that Project Runway. You guys are totally digging it, and I'm glad because it is one of my favorite shows. And also, I did find out, so the Commentary Zone was doing their Project Runways on Wednesday, like the day before the new episode, but they are now doing it on Friday. So this Friday afternoon, Jamal will be doing episode 3 and 4, and then from there on, it'll be every Friday afternoon. He'll do the next new episode after it airs, and mine will be, of course, Friday night because that's when I do my Project One Way. So definitely, if you like Project One Way, like what I'm doing, check out Jamal. He gives straight up advice about how he feels, how it went down, and that's what I love about it. Love it. I love it because sometimes we're on the same level, but sometimes when he's like, well, I didn't like it for this reason, it's like, oh, well, I didn't even think about it like that. So it's always fun hearing different people's opinions on fashion. All right, here's the police report. There we go. There we go. Now I just have to, I hate the way that this zooms though. You have to like hold the area you want to zoom. There we go. No. There we go. I want to keep zooming that area. So it says Officer Sarah and Jonathan and Sergeant Alicia, I'm not saying their last names, responded to a call for a service at blank in reference to a contact person. Something notes of the call advised that a neighbor had found a small child outside, approximately 5 years old, alone and crying. A second neighbor arrived and stayed with the child. When asked where the child lived, the child pointed to the residence at the above address, which had an open door. Upon arrival, officer made contact, they're using their last names now, with the neighbor and child. The child appeared unharmed. Officer Blank entered the residence. There was no one located in the residence. The officer spoke with the neighbor, who identified as Blank. I wonder if this isn't... No, it's too old. He's too old. Because I have a friend with that name. Advised that the child and his family had just moved into the home and that there was a car not present in the driveway that's usually there. Officer located a paperwork in the home with a telephone number. Officer made a landline contact with a female who was later identified as the mother. the child's mother. The mother advised the officer that she was approximately 6 miles away from the residence. When she arrived at the residence wearing a black mini dress, full makeup, to include winged eyeliner with a bottle of Tide laundry detergent, the mother identified the child as her son. The mother initially stated that she had just left the house, something about laundry detergent, due to needing to clean bed sheets, and had not been gone long. Initially advised that she had put her son to bed at approximately 10:15 p.m. Once he was asleep, she left the residence at approximately 10:25, going to the 7-Eleven located to purchase laundry detergent. Stated it took approximately 15 minutes to get to the store and that she was returning home when officers called. She arrived back at the residence at 10:58 p.m. Went on to state that she and her son had just moved here from Colorado. Her profession is a social media influence via TikTok and other social media platforms. She left Colorado due to being stalked and harassed by several fans. Further advised that it is just her and her son with no other support system, which is why she had to leave him alone. Due to inconveniences in the mother's account of events, attire, makeup that is not usually conducive to late night runs to a convenience store after putting a child to bed and had a set of sheets on them, and the size of the laundry detergent not readily available at most convenience stores, and it being half empty, asked additional follow-up questions. The officer read the mother her Miranda rights and took her down to the department, issued her a pre-printed card. The mother advised that she understood her rights and she would speak to the officer. The officer questioned if she had a receipt or some way to demonstrate that she had purchased the laundry detergent that night. She advised that there was no receipt and she had paid cash. When asked if she would show up on a camera at the location, she stated she was at the store. And she advised that she wanted to be truthful. Okay. She provided the following account of events. Post Miranda recorded at the officer body cam. Put the child to bed at approximately said time, then left the residence to meet with a friend who was located at such and such Fort Myers, Florida. She left the residence at 9:27 p.m. 7-Eleven miles away, 17 minutes per Google Maps away from the residence to the stated location. She stated that she made a mistake and that it was selfish. She advised that the home does not have cameras and that she had no way of checking to make sure that her child was asleep. She stated that she did not buy the detergent, that it had been in the trunk of her vehicle. She advised that the mother, aunt, let's try to scroll down this way. Well, at least she was truthful, but she should have been truthful from the beginning. Still, you left your kid. That's still a no-no. because then if you're lying, that's another charge. Advised that she had officially diagnosed as, wait, okay, hold up. I skipped a part. Checking to make sure across the street in a different sub-district. The mother advised that her son has not been officially diagnosed as autistic, but exhibits behaviors and patterns consistent with being on spectrum. The mother's anxiety made her lie, and she felt she needed to cover up her story and try to not get in trouble. She provided contact information for her mother, the son's grandmother. Due to the nature of the call, the officer notified the Fort Myers Police Department detective, who was notified to the scene. The mother's mom, identified as her name, arrived at the scene to take custody of the son. A digital recording sworn statement from the breach in which summons, yada, yada, yada. So the mother lives close by and has a nanny that also moved from Colorado with the family. Did not have the contact information available. And she had a nanny. Why didn't she call the nanny if she was going to go out? Wow, right? When I was 5, I was in bed by 8, right? Well, I will say when I was 5, I was going to bed a lot later, but that was because, so my dad worked third shift when I was a kid. So he would have to go to work at 10. So we would wait, like my mom let us wait up till 10. Like most of the time we'd be in bed and my dad would come in there to say goodbye to us. But there were nights where I was up still waiting for my dad so I can say goodnight to him before he went off to work. And then he would always be there in the morning to wake me up. But that was just because my dad worked third shift. But it wasn't her son's an inconvenience. She stated that her son was an inconvenience. So the laundry was a ploy, and she got scared. I don't know. But, so recently, she did post a TikTok, which I do have. I can actually pull that up, because I have her TikTok page up as well, where she, like, shows off that she didn't get in trouble for the child neglect. Well, good for you, but you still neglected your child. You admitted it in the police report. Come on. And this is why we wonder why people, and people are still, she has 2.3 million followers. 2.3 million followers. It wasn't the first time she had to cover her story. Exactly. It definitely wasn't the first time. You know. She had her son young. She wants to go out and party, but that's still no excuse. But this is the TikTok she posted, saying that her case is dismissed. I'm pretty sure there's a song to this.
Big mad, he's mad.
The he's mad, she's mad, ha ha. Showing off her car, saying my case has been dismissed. We'll pause it when it gets to that point. But this is like her being a bitch. Like, haha, guys, my case got dismissed. Haha, you can't hold it against me. Haha. That's what this is. It's like, haha, thank you for everyone who dragged my name. I have not made any other alternative accounts. I will be releasing my full statement on October 22nd. So she released her full statement, but like I said, she released her statement on her OnlyFans account. So if you guys want to see her statement, you have to pay money to her on her OnlyFans account to hear her just say, I didn't do it. I told you I didn't do it. People are ridiculous. So let's just see. Let's see. So you can afford a lawyer but not a babysitter. That's a good one. When she's standing in when she is standing in a 7-Eleven wearing a black mini dress, mocking her child neglect, still without her child anywhere. Well, hopefully the child was with a babysitter while she's making this stupid fucking video. That's what I have to say about that. Hopefully. Or with the grandmother still. Let's hope that the child's with the grandmother, where we know the child was probably a lot more safer. Casey Anthony is free too, but go on. That's true. Casey Anthony did do what she did to her daughter, and yet she's free. And your point is, just because you didn't get charged with it doesn't mean you didn't do it. Just like people get charged with crimes that they don't do, but it's just a cop being an asshole. I know all about that. Can you do it one more time? Watching my kid. Wrap it with your mugshot. If you don't want your kid, I'll adopt it. Wow. Case dismissed does not mean innocent. Exactly. I will like that one. Miss Allie. So quirky. Child neglect is so funny and relatable, right? CPS failed. Gabriela Fernandez, too. Yep. Buying a Lamborghini, then hire a fucking babysitter, right? You can buy this Lamborghini, but you can't hire a babysitter. And I don't think she bought the Lamborghini, so I don't think she's of age either. I mean, she might be 25, that she could rent a car, but there's a lot of TikToks, which I look into, because she has a lot of different cars in different TikToks. It's really weird. Because, she has this silver car here. And this is clearly what she does, stupid TikToks. And then, she has that Lamborghini in that car. And then she's in this car. With the red seats and everything. So maybe she, rents cars, because there are people that are rent cars. Just to be look at my cool car, guys. Especially when you're a TikToker. You'll rent cars just to do TikTok videos. Right there. Her sitting on it. This is her saying she's releasing her statement. At least she has a child seat in the car. Empty car seat. Guess the kid's still at home alone. Saw a video where a guy said, do not pay for it. He's buying it and releasing it for public record so you don't have to pay for it. I would love to see the statement. That just followed old boy and paused this hag's video. Yeah, I paused the video too so I can read the comment. I ain't letting it play. What's his at? Finish and get her OnlyFans banned. Who is he and where's his at? Agreed. Where I came from. So apparently if you play the TikTok, she gets money for the TikToks playing. I don't know how TikTok works. So if that's the case, then I will not be playing your TikToks. What's his at? Apparently this is the at. Let's make sure before I click it. What's the at? That. I think that is it. What's the at? Because someone did say something about that ding guy. I don't know. I'll find it though. I'll find it before Friday, and I will get her. Oh, here it is. Is this it? TikTok put a warning label because I burned her so bad. I will be releasing her court documents today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok Live, so you don't have to sub to her OnlyFans to know what happened. So if he did it live, would it still be here? Oh, I think this is it. Why do they all have to have music? I contacted OnlyFans support about your little grift here. Uh-oh. No need to subscribe to her OnlyFans. Here's what she's going to say. Don't let her scam you if she's allowed to abuse your platform to grift people like this. Wow. So did my followers. $8 p.m. no statement. So she grifted people. And he's making fun of her. I love it. I love it. He's making fun of her. I guess she's mad, right? The reason her case, let's see what this comment says, got dismissed is because she gave up full and legal custody of the son to her mother and has him seeing she's on probation. And then the creator said that's not what happened. Okay. I'm going to have to do more research into this. I want to see the statement. Link a source then. And you know that's not what happened. Why doesn't she drop the link that says right on the documentation? Snitch. This has to be the most idiotic thing I've ever read today. What the? If the child's not being left home alone and with the mother, where is going to have somebody there to be present all of the time. I mean, at this point, it's like, well, then the child's safe. And that's what matters. The child's safe. Not with this, like, mother that all she wants to do is go out and party and make TikToks and Twitch stream all day long and probably neglect the child all day doing that, like someone else we know named KJ. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm going to look into this though for us, guys, and I will get back to what the actual statement said and where the child is, because I would like to know what happened to the child. I would. I have a story where a woman rents a car from a rapper. She knows someone in his security detail that the owner really uses the car. See? Yeah. By the way, no, the product is a rapper and her music is awesome. Oh. I will have to check that out. Yeah, right? She's wearing the dress too. She's at the 7-Eleven wearing the dress, right? Exactly. I will check that out. But yes, I will get back to you guys with this story on Friday in the YouTube weekly recap with what if she made an OnlyFans statement, or if she literally just made people buy her OnlyFans, pay money, and never actually put out a statement. And if that's being said, I can go on to, I know where she is, she's in Fort Myers, that I will go and I'll get the actual court papers to see what the determination was. All I want is for her son to be safe. Clearly, if she wants to go out and party like a rock star or do YouTube or Twitch or TikTok, whatever she's doing, she's clearly not spending time with her son, who, if he's on the spectrum, needs extra attention and needs a place where he is not going to be neglected. And that's what matters. But yes, it's been a great night. Thank you, Truffle, for being here. Thank you, everybody else, for being here tonight. And everybody on my replay crew, I love you all. I will see you on Friday for the Project Runway. I said Friday for, I'm still saying Friday for the weekly YouTube recap. I mean Saturday. Friday for Project Runway, Saturday for the weekly YouTube recap. But tomorrow I am premiering the Ipsy video in the afternoon morning time, and then the McCart video later on at night for everybody. And I will check out Snow, by the way. Definitely check that out. But love you all. Thank you all for being here. Go enjoy a glass of chocolate milk, some ice cream, anything that you want to enjoy. Go enjoy it. If it's a cold one, a joint, doesn't matter. Go enjoy it. Have a great rest of your night. And I will see everybody for one of the premieres tomorrow. Love you all. Bye, everybody.